Have you ever wondered why people remember you only when they need something? Why your kindness drains you instead of giving you peace? This story will open your eyes to the life-changing power of saying no. In a quiet little town, surrounded by long green fields and old peaceful houses, lived a man named Daniel. Everyone in the town knew him. If someone's bicycle chain broke, they called Daniel. If someone needed help moving boxes, they knocked on his door. If someone felt lonely, they walked straight to his house. Daniel never said no. He believed helping others made him a good person, and people praised him for his kindness. But slowly, without noticing it, Daniel's life stopped belonging to him. His garden remained half-cleaned. His windows were cracked. His roof needed repairs. His own responsibilities kept piling up, but every day he was out in the town fixing other people's problems. Every night he returned home exhausted, while his mother looked at him with worried eyes and asked, "Daniel, you help everyone, but why does no one ever help you?" He simply smiled and said, "It's all right, Mom. One day people will remember my kindness." But that day never came. One evening, a heavy storm approached the town. Everyone rushed to protect their homes. Daniel also ran out, but not to protect his own belongings. He went to help his friend Oliver, whose equipment was still outside. Daniel spent all his time helping Oliver, while his own garden furniture remained uncovered, his plants exposed, and his boxes left open. When the storm finally arrived, it destroyed almost everything Daniel owned. He sat on his front steps, rain dripping from his face, staring at the muddy mess that used to be his peaceful garden. His mother placed a warm towel on his shoulders and said softly, "Daniel, today you protected everyone's things except your own." Daniel didn't respond, but something inside him finally broke. The next morning, feeling lost and exhausted, Daniel went to visit Mr. Harris, a wise retired teacher who lived near the river. Daniel sat beside him and said, "Sir, I help everyone, but I feel empty. I feel tired of people, not work. Why does kindness feel like it's breaking me?" Mr. Harris looked at the river and said, "This river gives life to trees, animals, and farms. But when the river forgets its boundaries, what happens?" Daniel replied, "It floods. It destroys everything." Mr. Harris nodded. Exactly. Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. You run everywhere for everyone, but nowhere for yourself. Sometimes saying no is the most honest form of self-care. Then he gave Daniel a simple rule. For the next 7 days, pause before saying yes. Ask yourself, will helping them harm me? Will it take away the time, peace, or energy I need for myself? If the answer is yes, say not today. Try it. You will learn something important. The next day, around noon, Oliver ran to Daniel again. "Daniel, please help me move a heavy box." Daniel looked at his own broken fence, the one he had ignored for months. For the first time, he breathed deeply and said, I'm sorry. Today, I need to fix my own fence. I can help you later, but not today." Oliver couldn't believe it. "You never say no." Daniel stayed firm. Within a few hours, the fence finally stood strong again, and for the first time in a long time, Daniel felt proud of giving time to his own life. The following days brought similar moments. Neighbors asked for favors, but Daniel politely refused, explaining that he was busy with his own work. And instead of feeling drained, he felt peaceful. His mind felt lighter, his heart calmer. For the first time ever, he understood what it meant to protect his own energy. On the 4th day, heavy rain returned, and Daniel's roof began to leak. He waited for someone to knock on his door the way he always knocked on theirs, but no one came. Yet instead of anger, something surprising grew inside him: strength. He picked up his tools and fixed the roof himself. When he finished, he sat under the repaired roof and whispered, "So, this is what it feels like to rely on myself." Weeks passed, and Daniel transformed. He stopped sacrificing his sleep and peace for people who only remembered him when they needed something. He woke up early to take care of his home. He fixed what was broken. He cleaned what he had ignored. He invested time and love back into his own life. And slowly, something unexpected happened. People began to respect him more. Oliver started solving his own problems. Neighbors no longer rushed to him for every inconvenience. The town remained friendly, but Daniel was no longer treated like a tool people could use whenever they wanted. His house looked brighter, his garden bloomed beautifully, his face looked rested and alive, and for the first time in years, Daniel laughed without feeling tired. He was no longer the man who was available for everyone. He became the man who valued himself. So, my friend, ask yourself this. Are you like Daniel? Do you give too much? Do you say yes even when it hurts you? Remember this. Saying no does not make you selfish. It makes you stronger. It means you choose peace over pressure. Your time, your mind, and your heart are precious. Protect them, because the world will only respect you when you learn to respect yourself.